is there something that you can think of like time wise? Like how much time do you think is optimal for someone to make sure that like that connection or that coordination occurs when someone's exercising? Has that been studied from from your standpoint on like how much exercise can you go before maybe you get fatigued or what's most optimal?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I mean, if it's a nervous system thing, that's different than cardiovascular, right? I mean, what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cardiovascular, we know some research around that, but I just wanted to know from a nervous standpoint, like what would be a good duration of time and how often should we be doing that to kind of help with that coordination?
I'll just say, as a general rule, we probably underdose.
Mm.
We're capable of doing more. There's the old saying that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, and I think it's probably more often the other way around. The flesh is willing, but it's the spirit that's weak. So I'm not advocating for overtraining,
Mm-hmm.
but your body. There's a principle called anti-fragility,
Okay.
which is the idea that the opposite of being fragile is not being robust.
Mm.
The opposite of being fragile is that you can take a stress and you need that stress in order to be able to improve. Like you actually improve as you expose yourself to stress.
Mm.
So it's a very different, right, idea. If you're not stressing the system, like the whole use it or lose it sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
that is absolutely the case. And it's not just for like building muscle. It also has to do like with your inner ear. I try to make a point every year to go to, I happen to live near one of the best roller coaster parks in the country.
Mm.
And I go at least once, especially as I get older, because those extreme moments of stress are helping my inner ear, my sense of balance, maintain themselves so that they don't start to degrade. And now I get more sensitive in being like motion sick or something like that. So I don't have a formula for you for working out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just say, like, getting enough dosage, enough stress is important. And it's very interesting when you look in the nervous system, like, where do these improvements occur?
Mm-hmm.
And it really is very training specific. If you're doing strength training, the changes in the nervous system are going to be different than if you're doing skill training,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I'm trying to teach my daughter how to drive a manual transmission now.
Mm.
And so where what we call it neuroplasticity, right? Where the changes in her nervous system are occurring are going to be different than if, you're weight training.